16 seconds. Here we go. You hadn't seen that before?
No.
Well, the stream health is good. In 4, 3, 2, 1. You are looking live. Welcome from the Trading Desk's brand new studio. It's Rob and Maria, my favorite time of the day because I get to spend it with my wife and trading partner, Maria Helmick. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Great. 2,100 plus days of trading together.
Yes, that's true.
Been quite a ride. And today is a special day. We're going to be covering a bunch of special stuff that we have not really prepared for.
We touched on it. That's about it.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
But we had the Daytona 500 here today.
That
was crowded.
It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy.
Trump was in town.
Yep. And
a lot of actors
he
and
never
actresses.
came by. He didn't stop by. A lot of Russell Crowe.
He wouldn't come by here.
Bart Simpson did the green flag. Bart Simpson did the green flag. So today we're gonna try and cover a lot of different stuff real quickly. The market's gonna open here in let me give the countdown. What actually is the countdown?
Look back here. Oh, look right here.
I know, but that's not it. That's the delayed one. There's the real one up there. In 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes to go. Maria and I both trade Crazy Ivans, and that's only futures today. And this market will open at 6 p.m. our time, and then it will close at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Close early. It'll be closed for 5 hours and open back up at 6 p.m. And so hopefully we will be able to do some trading then. But it's going to be a light
It's usually
night.
very slow though when the
is.
futures. There's not many people out there.
Not many crazies like us and fellow trading addicts that are in the show today, but at least we get to debut our new studio and hopefully our screens are going to get a little more sophisticated. We're in 3:30 every single Friday, Monday through Friday. We give you a free show, and we're going to be doing that live. And we will almost always trade at 3:51 p.m. $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 one way or the other. Although I was looking at the back test this week, and I think it's going to be the last trade is going to be at 3:30, so we might move the time up to
Really?
3:25. Yeah, we do millions of back tests every single week, so it does change. We try and stay out in front of the herd. Let's do a quick.
See who's in the room here.
Who's there? We got Herman. Herman is the only one there. Music is louder than your voice.
Oh, that's on me.
That's on Maria.
A DJ I'll never be.
You are in 3, 2, 1. You are looking live to the Trading Desk with Rob and Maria. Here we go. 2,100 days. Blah blah blah. Crazy Ivan. Daytona 500. There, we've covered everything with the music down. Okay. What's time check? We're using that time up there. That's the time we're supposed to be watching. One up there is the one we're. So we got a minute and 15 seconds. Well, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's get over to the screen here, and we'll take a look-see at what we're doing. Here are our positions. This is my personal trading account. You can see these are the NQs that I like to trade. This is where we are right now. It's up. It's down 29. Was where it was on Friday.
Which is nothing.
Yeah, which is nothing. So. You know what? Look, Maria, I'm not even in this picture. I got to get this fixed.
Oh.
That's no good. That's the whole thing. I'm supposed to be in there. So, and I think that's backwards.
It's okay.
It's the way it's supposed to be. All right. So let's see what's going to happen here with this market. We're going to bring this screen up. No data yet because it has not yet started to trade. And so let's take a look. And here we go. Here we go on the time. I cannot see the clock. Can you on that screen?
No, I'll turn around. 17:59.
17:59. Great. All right. I think that screen is backwards. Matter of fact, I'm sure it is. I want to see something.
No, everything is backwards.
Oh, that didn't work either.
Okay.
There's a way you can do it, but it's beyond my.
You haven't mastered that, just like I haven't mastered being a
we
DJ.
are less than ideal at our jobs. That's for me. Do that. All right. There we go. Okay. So there's another. We got more Michaels in there. 5534. We love it. And the music hopefully is good. And so now, okay, the market is open. We are up 29 points. And if you can just barely see it here in my, I got to get this done a little better. It's right there. We're up 29. Now we're up 12, up 11.
So it's at 24.8.
24.8.
Which is
it's where it is
pretty
right
much
now.
where it's been all last week, right?
All last week, yeah. I was hoping it'd be either up or down 400. We love down days. The way we trade these, it's driving me nuts the way that screen is backwards like that.
Okay.
I got to figure that out. But so it is the case that we like it to be up or down at 400 points because if it's up 400 points, then typically we're able to close these out at a profit. I put these on. Let's just go over quickly what a crazy Ivan is for me, right? We'll do mine and then we'll do yours. Fair enough?
Sure.
Okay. So mine first, I go between 45 and 60 days. So I would take a look at it. If it was down 400 points today, I would probably go here, and I'm going to do something around the 12 delta. So I'm going to go to 12 delta, and I'm going to see 21,750. I like to do them on the 250. So 21,750, 21,500, 22,000. That's fine. I don't like to do them on the hundreds, the 200, 300, 400. I like the 250s, 500, 750s, and the thousands. So I would go ahead and I would just sell a naked put at this 22,000. I'm just going to sell it. And it's normally 12 to 14,000 buying power, which is what it is. And it's normally 3 to 4,000 in credit, which is what this is. And I would normally sell it, but I don't like to do it when it's only.
Now, do you like to do month end for open for interest or not?
I do, but like right now I would just do the weeklies because I don't have any. I mean, there's ones at 44, which is the end of months, and I've already got.
You probably have a lot more interest at the end of the month.
I do. You do. And you're absolutely right. Like I sold a bunch of these. Look, for example, Maria's right. I mean, I sold a bunch of these 22.5s here, and there's open interest of 275 here. I sold a bunch of these at 23,000. There's 39. God dang it. Look at this thing. It's down 3 points. We're not going to have a very exciting show. And some here at 277 as opposed to 6, 7, or 8. I've been doing this. We've been doing this strategy for I don't know how many years. At least since 2020, right? At least since 2020. And I will take them off at 25% profit. So if you look at them here, right now none of them have them because.
But you put a lot of them on.
I put a lot of them on. I took a lot of them off the other day. If you look here at my trades, they're just in the queues, and just go for queues only in the last, say, 14 days. You can see that I was selling them to open, then I was buying them back to close them, then I was selling more to open, and then I was buying them back to close, then I was selling them to open, sold a whole bunch of them to open, and then I started buying them back to close. So that's pretty much what they are. They typically last 14 days. And so right now, what have I got these on here? Some are, my longest ones I've been open is 17 days, and these other ones are pretty short. So
but we've had a down market. So once this market starts to pop, those will change
those
really
all change,
fast.
right? And the amount of it's all. And by the way, it all goes over into as Maria always says, when you quote unquote lose, when your P&L goes down, the money's just going over here to your extrinsic, which is your.
Like my 401.
It's a savings account, right? It's a savings account. It's a savings account. And as the market comes up, all this is in extrinsic just goes over into your P&L. So
right, because if everything goes the right way it should, eventually you're going to get all that extrinsic anyway. So, it's just got to wait for it to be deposited into the other end.
And so people say, well, what happens if it goes down? Say, okay, let's take my worst one. My worst one I have right here is 22.5. And this is call it 25,000. So I'm 2,500 away. If this number gets down to 23,000 within 500 points, well, for me it was within 250. If it got down to 22,750, so and what is the date? Expiration date on that is
March 31st.
March 31st. Okay. So I'm on March 31st, which is right here. So if it got down to if it got way down here to this one, it got down to 23,250. What I would do is I would just buy a put here, okay? And so let's say I sold these for...
And that's called basically a hedge.
Just a hedge. Yeah,
right.
It's just a hedge. And what that's going to do, it's actually going to give me a little bit of extra buying power. Mm-hmm. It's probably going to cost me around 600 points. I'm selling these for around 200, I'm guessing, or 150, something like that. I'm selling them for 255-ish, something like that. And so I'm going to say it costs me 600 points when it's down here because volatility's up and the market's way down. It's down 22.5 from where it is now at 27.50. So everyone's in a panic. And so I'll just go ahead and buy that for 600. And then typically 14 to 30 days, it's going to come back. The market will come back. It typically does. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'll just take the loss of 400 points. And, if I'm selling these at 255 and I'm taking them for 25% profit, that's 75 points. And if I lost 250 points, what is that, 5 or 6? So it's going to take me 5 or 6 periods of 14 days to get even, which, if I did my math right, that's about 3 months. And I think last year, I rolled 1 or 2, not very many. and they came back right away. Remember, I did those in October.
I know
to
I
January.
rolled more than that.
Yeah, but you do it a little bit differently. Let's go through how you do them. You do them a lot differently.
The way I do it, there's a lot more management involved. I do it a lot shorter period of time, and my delta is higher. So it goes faster. I mean, my money will accumulate a lot faster than his will. So I usually do around 16 to 18 delta.
Well, how many days out?
No more than 30. So 17 to 30 days out.
All right, so let's just pick one here. You want to do 17 to 30. 32 days? That's too much. Nope. How about 26, 19?
Sure, do 19.
19, all right. And what's your...
Do 16 delta.
16 delta, all righty. And you don't care about being on the hundreds or the thousands? You don't
I
care?
do not care.
All right. So I put you at the 100 anyway, 23,000. So you would sell this one for...
Number one, I wouldn't do it for 163. I always go about 20 over.
So you would ask, you would tell them, hey, if you're crazy enough to give me 183, I'll take it.
Right.
Right now they want to give you 160 and you say, no, sir.
I'll put it in overnight and let them grab me.
If they want it, sure,
Right.
sure.
And I don't put on as many as his does. So I want to accumulate that money a lot faster. And I will have to manage it a lot faster as well because I'll have to roll. I start looking to roll. My alerts are set at 500 points. And I do that because I do buy hedges. And if you buy those hedges, those puts, if you buy them sooner, they're cheaper. You know, if you wait to the last minute, you can't wait till the house is on fire before you buy that insurance. So
Right.
500 points, I could still get a decent price and get a good hedge and protect myself.
And she does make more money than me, I will say that, but it does take a lot more work. I like to swim and surf.
But I don't do as many as you.
No, fair enough.
I limit myself to what I feel I can really manage because it can get pretty hairy. I mean, I've had where there's a lot of them, and I was.
Your buying
Pooping, I was
buying
pooping.
power spikes. Remember, these are naked. Someone asked me, do we have a stop loss? No, we don't.
Right.
We are trading these absolutely 100% naked. And the reason, so having said that, yes, they're naked. Yes, you could get wiped out if it dropped 10,000 points, not even, if it dropped 5,000 points or 3,000 points
Your
overnight.
buying power will.
Your buying
triple.
power is going to triple. So we never go over 30%. I never go over 30, 35% buying power. You're even
I'm 25.
25. So you're even more conservative because you're a little more aggressive on
Well,
the opening.
I don't do any SPX.
Right.
All I do is naked puts and the wheel and stuff like
Earnings
that.
plays
Yeah,
and
earnings plays, little things like that.
Yeah, but this is your main bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
Has been for years. It pays the bills. We love it. And as long as you're willing, I mean, you watch the charts. If it's open, you're on it, right? And if it's not, you have alarms. I can't, how many times?
I have alerts set, at
all
night.
night long. You pop out of bed and you say, I'm going to go down and close out some positions. What are you going to do? Roll over. You go get him, kid. That's what I tell you. Go get him. Go get him. Way to go. Let me know if it gets within 250 points. And she yells something at me in Italian.
But that 250 points, when you go to buy your hedge, it's costing you
It
a lot
costs
more
me a lot
money
of money.
than me.
I get it. I know it does. I know, but that's just the game I play. But also, in fairness to me, I'm a lot lower when I start because
Yes,
I'm
so
out
you don't have to
45 to
do it.
60 days.
Correct.
So it's got to come down a lot. By the time it gets down to me, I mean, the market's really in trouble.
I'm closing out at 50 and 75%.
That's why you make more money.
Within the 14 days, pretty much.
Yeah, you're getting bigger money faster. That's why you make more money than me.
But on the other
But it
end,
takes more
too,
work.
it also goes down faster, too. That thing moves back and forth dramatically.
Yeah, that's what's the craziness of it. So, all right, so let's talk about. So you don't have a stop, but what kind of make a stop buying when it gets close to the strike? So what we do we will either buy the
put.
buy the long, right?
Right.
Or we'll roll it down and out. And rolling it down and out is simply a matter of, let's say that we're in this position right here. What we would do is
Click on one that you have.
let's click. Yeah, good, fair enough. Let's click on this one that I have. So I've got 8 of these, right?
Okay.
And say I want to roll it down and out because it's getting close. So we'll take a look at the expiration and say, well, we're going to roll it out.
Always want to go as far as you can, but always try and get a credit.
So let's suppose they did it today, right? So I wouldn't go to 121 days, but I might go 74 days because it's what is that right now? It's
Well,
at
what kind of credit are you getting?
141 bucks.
Okay.
141. So if I'm going to get 141, now what I'm going to do, this is the longer, the one that's down and out, right? So this is the out. I went from March, whatever it was, to April 30th. That's the out. Now we're going to go down and notice this. You know what? Unless you see the chart, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so let's back up. I didn't have it on the chart. So look at this market down 24. If we just go down 400, I could get a bunch more. I love down days. All right, so we're going to roll this one down and out. We're going to go here. I'm going to look at these expirations. You can't see them on the screen. It doesn't show you, but
They can't.
But now you can see. So now we went out, right? We went out to 74 days. We were at 44 days. So we only went out 30 days. I like to go out more than that. But let's just, for poops and giggles.
Well, you're getting $141. You can go a lot further out. Just
know.
keep hitting the time button.
You know what? And also, let me raise this up so people can see it. There, look at that, up there. Now you can see it. All right, so now we get $141. Okay, great. Now, as Maria so aptly pointed out, we want to raise this up so that we're getting 0 credit. So it's going to be, that's a debit. There we go.
There you go. That's a debit. That's a debit.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
One more.
So here we go.
$19 credit.
So we get $19 credit, and we've gone from 22.5 down to 21.5. So I've gotten 1,000 points further out.
Right.
And look at that. The camera just went out. Can you believe that? That thing was on for 2 days. I left it on 2 days straight, and it never once went out.
Maybe stop leaving it on. Maybe that's your problem.
Maybe. See if you get a nice.
No signal.
Well, you should come back now.
Nope. There you go.
Yeah. That is something, huh?
I don't know why it keeps going out.
I don't know either. We got to get a
So
professional
go-
here who knows what the hell they're doing.
All right. So go back to what you were saying. You got.
Okay, so I went down I got out 1,000 points further, and I
And
got
you get $19 credit.
$19 credit. So that's pretty good.
Even then, sometimes when I'm not in a desperate mood to roll it, I'll ask for more.
Ask for more, absolutely, yeah. Now the other thing is, as Maria pointed out too, is let's take this off. Oh no, let's leave this on there.
It's okay. What are you gonna do?
First of all, let's just do one, otherwise it makes the math crazy. Let's roll it down and out. Only this time, why is it going? 74 days. But Maria said, and right, so let's click on this. So now we're just changing just this one, and you can click on this and just change it for a little more time. So right now it's up here at 74 days. Okay, we're gonna click the plus button, and now it goes to 121 days.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. So now look at the gigantic credit we're getting, 350. That we don't need that.
But that helps sometimes if you're really.
But let's take it all the way down to, look at this. All right, so, no, always for a credit. So,
Right.
Always for a credit. So now we're going from 22.5 down to 20,000. So we're getting 2,500.
So this is good for a crash. If there's a big crash and you really need to move that thing, I mean, the numbers obviously are going to be different.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're not even going to do as good when there's a crash because sometimes they won't even take you.
And so yes, you're gonna have wide bid and ask. There's no doubt about it. You're gonna have wide spreads. You're gonna pay a lot more. You know, for these that we're selling at 250, we're gonna pay 600 for them. But don't forget, after say the market recovers in 10 or 14, especially with Trump. With Trump, it's great because there's self-created problems, right? He just says something, the market crashes, and so you roll it down and out. And what I like to do when he does something like that is I go back and say, oh, okay. Well, rather than I'm just going to move this to right here because it's only going to be 3 or 4 days. And he says, he said black before, then he says white a couple days later.
You can't always guarantee that, but that seems to be the theory behind his negotiations.
Yeah. What is that? The what's that called? The art of the deal or whatever. So, I'm watching this health and it's crazy, but okay. So we don't have a stop. Yep. I think we've talked about all that stuff, everything in the chat room. Any other questions in the chat room? Let us know. This market's only down $5.25, $4, so it's not really much of anything to talk about. It's nothing fun, unfortunately. Just a quick recap on the multiple entry iron condors, and I will give you all those trades tomorrow at 6 p.m. This is where we are. We had a pretty boring January. Other than that, it's been about 100 grand a month. And including January, I think the average, this is 97 trading days. So we're up about 4,000, I think it is $4,000 per day, right? Roughly. I think that's what it is if that's 97 days. And by the way, is anybody here, are we having any audio or visual problems right now?
No, they would tell you.
Okay, because this is saying that it's bad health, but I just don't
believe them. I believe the people before I believe
the people
that.
before it. Yeah, me too. So, okay. So then let's take a look at, what do we got? This other one. We can take a look at, this is the small account. So, what's interesting is people say, oh, we're going to do a back test, and we trade, back tested it for 400 trades or something, back 5 years. Say, well, in 4 months we did 2,300 trades in a small account, right? In a small account. And the sound is good. Strategy is amazing. I can hear you clearly. Perfect. That's always good. Now, which is a better view, by the way, this or this? Gotta be me, right? Gotta be. 100 times. 100 out of 100, they're voting for me. So let's go to back here. I'll tell you what the best view is. This is the best view right here, right? This is the best view. And did I take off the...
Where's the big account?
I took off the chart so you can't see. But the chart is... The chart has been pretty much up the whole time in those 4 months. And we had one of the most profitable weeks we've ever had was this last week. Mm-hmm. And people were complaining, oh, we
weren't even online. Was it Friday? We had the biggest win ever. Was it Friday?
Was it Friday?
49, was it?
I forget.
How much was it?
I don't know. No, I don't think it was Friday. We had the biggest loss a couple Fridays ago.
Okay, but what about when you got out early?
No, I think that was like 39,000.
Okay, well.
It was good. It was good, but it wasn't as much as... Maybe that was the record. I don't keep track of it.
I think it was Thursday.
Yeah,
I had my appointment. We weren't on.
Yep. So the most important thing, the number that I like to look at, signal went out again. The picture went out again. Are you kidding me?
Go fix it.
I know.
Let's sit here and talk about it.
We got 13,482 trades, which I thought was pretty good. I guess we're going to spend the rest of the night working on this video.
You just stand there and talk from there.
Yeah. See, tell me if it comes back on. It should.
Did you do it?
Yeah. It should be right back on.
We're on.
I just don't
It's kind of crooked, though. I have to stand here now.
I'm so frustrated.
You'll never be a cameraman,
I'll
never be a DJ.
I know. I can't figure that out.
That's okay. I don't want to be a DJ.
So, at any rate, so when someone tells me, oh, I'm back tested some great amount of times, well, we did 13,000. What's your back test? Well, we did 7 million back tests. Oh, how often do you do that? Once a week. Oh, and then people start to listen and say, well, okay, wait a minute. What'd you do? You say, well, we're making about 100% right now, rate of return. That's not going to continue. There's no way. Last year we made 52% or so. And so exactly 52%. This year we'd like to make 60 to 70.
I can't wait to see what happens when Powell gets out.
When Powell gets out, it'll be different, right? Mm-hmm. That brings up a little, I don't know if you want to talk about kind of what's happening this week or if you want to talk about that tomorrow. But if,
what do we got going on this week?
It's a mixed bag, that's for sure. You want to talk about what's happening this week?
Well, I know we have some, hold on, I'm trying to get to it. Where is it?
That's it.
Okay, so on Monday we have manufacturing and housing confidence. On Tuesday we get those Fed minutes, and the traders are going to be looking for clues on whether or not the rates are going to change. And on Thursday again, we got the jobless claims. So that always affects the market also. So we might get a down day on that day, hopefully, depending on what the numbers come out. So right now it's about growth versus the interest rates. And the big theme in the market is what I call AI whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole.
The money keeps rotating between sectors. It's just, doesn't know where it wants to land.
No, I understand. Cool. All right, well, that's all we have for today, unless, Maria, you got anything else? I think that about covers it.
Tomorrow you're going to give your figures for the week.
Tomorrow I'll give the figures for the week.
It's a short week, obviously.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have anything at 15:51.
Oh, hopefully we do.
It kind of pisses me off. But if that's the case, we'll start early. I'll do a post. If you haven't, get into our Discord. If you find any of this information helpful, it'd be great if you subscribed. It helps YouTube decide to send this out to more people. Does the capital rate means you're making 10% of max profit? No, it doesn't. And that's actually a great question. So let's take a look-see real quickly at what we've got here. So capture rate, that means in basic numbers, we sold $3.7 million worth of premium, okay? And so what that means is we captured 10% of it. So if for every $100 that we're selling, we should expect to win $10. And so the idea is you want to sell as much premium as possible if you have a positive expected value. The reason we backtest 7 million trades is we're looking for the top 40, 50, 150 trades for the last 6 months. We go back 6 months, which is only 125 trading days. We used to look at every minute. Now we only look at every 7 minutes because it's just too many trades to look at. And so we say, if you can find the top 150 trades for the last 6 months, they may not be the best trades for the next week, but it's highly probable they'll be in the top 500 trades, right? So if you're gonna not have enough money to make all the trades anyway, why not pick the ones that have a very high probability of being successful? And these had the highest probability over the last 6 months, and we've backtested it lots of different ways, and 6 months gives you the highest probability of repeating in the following week. The other thing that you got to think of the market as a herd of sheep. And the sheep are out there on the internet and talking to their friends and seeing TV and whatever. Or maybe they're listening to this and they say, oh, Rob and Marie over here. So they move over here. And so if you backtest it, and you'll find out that we all know that when someone is selling, when a lot of people are selling, the price goes down. So if they stop selling over here, this over here is where we want to be selling. We don't want to sell where the herd is. So we want to know where the herd is, and we want to be selling somewhere else. If you ever saw that movie Trading Places, where they're talking about orange juice and they're going, wait for it. And the price is going down and down and down and down and down. And then the guy says, I'm buying orange juice. And everybody zooms over to them. That's what we want to be. We want to be the people waiting. The market moves money from the impatient trader to the patient trader. And every day you get up, you get to decide, are you going to be the impatient trader or the patient trader? And are you going to be in the herd? Or are you going to not be in the herd? We choose to not be in the herd. That's why, to me, zero DTE is just a big mathematical problem. I don't care about the market. I don't care about Fed minutes. I don't care about Trump. All I'm doing is trying to go against the herd.
How about this one here?
Would you mind showing how you set up a trade on options Omega? I don't want to take up too much of your time, so if you can show it quickly, that would be cool. I cannot show it quickly, and I cannot show it effectively because I need the whole browser, and I don't have the browser over here in the whole thing. It's actually just in one piece of it. However, I can do this. A couple of things. If you go into the Discord, there is a thing that says suggestions for Rob to do videos, and if you put that in there, I can do that. And will you remind me tomorrow to do that? So I will set it up for tomorrow, where I will do a full big screen here, and I will show you how to do one. It is complicated. There's a lot to it, but there's all things that are
everything
good.
Takes time to learn.
Everything takes time to learn. Options Omega has 1 million courses for free on how to do it as well. Also, your homework before tomorrow is to watch our 5-part series, or I just posted the whole 5 parts together, about 45 minutes. Watch that, and it does show you a little bit, kind of a quick overview of how it works, so that then tomorrow I'll do a deep dive. Let's see what else have we got.
Somebody wants to fix out issue.
When the camera goes off, how do you fix it? Try to figure out the issue. Yes, I am trying to figure out the issue, and I, for the life of me, don't know.
All he does is turn it back on and turn it off. It just gets overheated.
It has something to do with the USB ports. I got another, so the camera goes into a capture card, which then goes into the USB port, which is A, which is A, the little one. And then I have a powered one that goes to a teleprompter and to the audio
I don't know
thing.
anything about it.
And then we got another one. We got 4 of them that only have 3 plugs is the problem. So either we need a new equipment or a new production person or both. We also got to solve the lighting problem, which is a big mess. And then we got to figure out how to use the screen better. So yeah,
it's coming along.
Here's what I would tell you. Our shows will never be worse than they are today, right? This is the worst it will ever be. We're just doing this for fun. We're not getting paid. God knows we're not getting paid. And it's cost us support. Wow, hey, setting up a YouTube channel is very expensive. Who knew? I thought you just use your camera. It's not like that at all.
Well, we did it first.
Yeah, we did it first. So.
And then I didn't like that.
Okay, you guys are great. That's sweet. We will make a video on that soon. He'll make a video on that soon. Don't forget to ask for Tyler, our son, Maria's son, my stepson. He scalps NQ. You want some excitement?
We were looking into that also, and I think I'm going to start that this week. A little scalping.
You really?
I am going to start it. I'm going to start with the smaller boys first, though, the MNQs.
That's hard to do with the
I know.
commissions.
It's good for practice, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't want to get caught with a big dog.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Tyler makes a fortune in that stuff.
That's why I'm going to switch over. I'm
Yeah.
going to do a little bit of
a
that.
little scalping envy. Little scalping envy. All right. So let's go back and say, here we go. This is where we should be. No, look at that. Okay, that's ridiculous. I'm going to do one more on and off, and then we're going to say goodbye. I can't believe people are so nice to stay on. I wouldn't. I'd be pissed.
Exciting to see scalping. Are you using USB extension cord? I think the power issue is trying to use shorter USB cap. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
See
that
there?
may be the case. The camera, though, goes directly into the capture card into the USB. It goes to a capture card and then directly into the powered USB, which everyone tells me that should be it. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I did leave the camera on for 2 days. I should have just left it on.
Yeah.
And turn it off and turn it back on. I wonder if it's just overheating. It could be something just as simple as overheating, because I turn it off and turn it back on, it comes right back on. So would love to see scalping. Oh my God, I was excited to see scalping. You can see what these guys are.
I
Yeah.
have to see how I react with scalping. And maybe
you're gonna scream.
Maybe.
She says bad words. I mean, to tell you, I said, Maria, be careful with those words. There's truck mechanics in here. I mean, it's unbelievable. She said words I never even heard of before.
Oh.
Italian and English.
Yeah.
You are.
No.
You
Me?
look, yeah.
Stop.
People have no idea. So active trader on Tasty Trade is awesome. Yes, that's what Tyler uses.
Trader 2. Under Trader. It goes under Trader 2.
Yeah, the
Active
V2
Trader,
thing.
The V2.
Yeah. No, we got a brand new camera. We got an unbelievable Sony.
All this is all brand new stuff.
Everything's brand new. You should see these lights. We should do a behind the scenes we have. It's crazy.
I'm being blinded.
Yeah.
That's what that song, Blinded by the Light.
Blinded by the lights. And are you still playing the music?
No, I shut that off.
Oh, you should have it going a little bit.
No, it's
It's too loud.
okay.
All right. We have not been trading. Whoa. What? Let's take a look at the market. Don't forget, that's the live screen up there. And we got to fix it's backwards, right? Is it
okay.
backwards on
No,
this one?
we're fine.
See, look, this one is not backwards. This
Okay,
one is
okay.
backwards. So, all right, let's go to here we go, before the camera dies. Here we go. People are saying, they're laughing. Maria Scalping live. I want to see Maria Scalping live. I'd like to see
too.
that too. Maybe we could do that tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. I got to do it a couple of times first. I used to
do
do
it
it with
live.
I used to do it with NVIDIA, remember?
Yeah, I know. You made a fortune. And Microsoft.
Yes.
How long
yes.
did you scalp Microsoft?
But those are little boys. They're little.
Yeah, they're little.
And
This
Q's
is
boy. That's
$25,000. It's a big, or whatever
you get
the number
caught
is.
there, you're done.
It's big. So we got 20. I wish we could have had a big down day for you guys. It would have been a lot more fun. We're crying because it's up 24.
It'll go down. We probably have a good week
We
coming.
got a short week, so maybe we'll get some down stuff. So,
Okay.
All right, say goodbye, Maria.
Goodbye, Maria.
Bye. Thank you all for joining us. Really appreciate it. Tomorrow, let's go same time, right? 5:55, right before they open, and when we'll see.
we'll
Hopefully
give you the
get a down
numbers.
day. We'll give you the numbers and all that. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day. I cannot believe this thing is just. We got to get the camera fixed. I feel so embarrassed. Absolutely embarrassed. All right, let's see here.
Did you end it?
I'm working on it.
It says end stream right here.
I understand. I'm working on it. And there's the hello, Barbie. All right. In stream in 3,
You want to come up in
2,
here?
demand.
Come on. Come
And
on.
we are closing
see
this
you.
down.
I see you.
In
Come on.
3, 2,
Up.
1.
There she is.
Okay. Hello, Barbie. How are you doing? I wish you would have seen us on TV. It would have been embarrassing to you. It would have been absolutely embarrassing.
You my good girl? You are.
This embarrassing dog. She's embarrassed by our inability to get the dang thing to work. All right.
Oh, Tyler wants to go to dinner.
That wants to go to dinner. Okay.
He's hungry. I'm not really hungry.
Me neither.
I had all that pizza.
Me too. I had peppers in your dad's bread. By Barbie, it says. So we had 73 views. How cute she's